Do everything in your power to keep peace, the bond of unity within your life and within your church. That's what the church is supposed to be. We are to love one another. And that's to be the sign to the non-believers that we are genuinely his disciples. The love that we have for one another. Does that mean that everybody in the church is you're gonna be fine with them, that they're not gonna rub you the wrong way? Does that mean you won't have personality conflicts? Nope, there'll be personality conflicts. There'll be people who do and say things that are rude. But if they do, what did Peter tell us? Don't revile for revilings. If someone reviles you, then you love back. You do the things that Christ does. In fact, when someone is rude to you in church, they're not supposed to be, it's an opportunity for you now to do the things here in love. It's the opportunity for you to respond out of love towards those who are rude. Number 2, you gain these fruits by walking in the Spirit. You don't gain these fruits by trying to be gooder or kinder or patienter. Guess you can't say it right when you're on purpose saying it wrong, right? You do it by walking in the Spirit. So what we take away from this is, Lord, I want to walk with you tonight, and I want to walk with you tomorrow, and I want to walk with you the next day. And these fruits will be the fruit that is in your life. This is not about, boy, you guys better be nicer, you better be gentler, it's not about that. It's about walking in the Spirit. And finally, crucify the flesh with its passions and desires. This is probably a very deliberate moment that Paul's talking about. When Paul says, I've crucified my flesh with its passions and desires, and I've been crucified with Christ. Where we say, I will not live for my own passions, but I will now live for Christ. I am not going to live for my passions. I'm going to walk in the Spirit. I'm going to live for other people. It's a decision you've got to make. It's a commitment that you make unto God. That's how you crucify your flesh. I am not going to live for it. Now, will that flesh crawl off the cross and have to be re-nailed back on the cross again? Probably. We are dealing with your flesh that you have been pampering a long time, like your entire life, right? Most of it. And so you make that decision. I am going to be the person who lives for other people and not for my own desires. And in this, we become whom God wants us to be. And the church becomes that place that cares for people, that is full of tenderness and compassion and forgiveness, and becomes the place that God really wants it to be.